A number of African countries are still largely dependent on natural resources to drive their economies. China has driven demand for those commodities in the last 2 decades, but that demand is dwindling as the Chinese economy weakens.
It's not a cyclical slowdown, it's a structural slowdown, which suggests that with demand for commodities that was so huge coming out of China, that has changed the picture materially, which means that the bear market we find in the commodities sector, it's a falling knife.
Volatile commodity prices are leading to a currency bloodbath and a significant drop in exports for many African countries, including Africa's most advanced economy.
We haven't invested in beneficiation. We produce gold and diamonds, but we don't have a jewelry industry. So we haven't looked further than digging stuff out the ground. We have not moved with the times in keeping the industry relevant.
Oil-producing nations such as Nigeria and Angola are feeling the pain as oil prices are now at their lowest level since 2009.
The oil price had actually just gone back to pre-war prices, right? So if you remember 2002, 2003, when the Iraq War, second Iraq War happened, that's where the oil prices were. And those countries were still growing and they were profitable. So it's to say, have they managed the super cycle effectively enough to have created enough reserves to carry on investing in the economies to drive growth or not?
But the mere nature of the market is volatility. Economists believe that Africa will weather this downturn.
The good thing with the economies in Africa today is that the growth is sustainable, right? So it's been sustained for a long time. If you look at 5-year, 10-year projection, they're still projected to grow. And that projection have taken into consideration some of these.
While economists are optimistic the tide will turn, they also believe that African governments need to be more proactive and do more to diversify their economies in order to survive the global shocks. Sumitra Nydoo, CCTV, Johannesburg.